Well, hello and welcome to the official beginning of the 2021 mini elemental forecast readings. I am Jacqueline Maloney and this is Leonidas. Yes. And we're going to start today with the beginning of the cycle and the people who are moving into the beginning of their next 9-year cycle, which is super exciting, are my yin earth people. So yin earth, I'm an 80s baby, so I always use the 80s as a reference. 1980, 1989, and 9 years forwards or backwards from those, if you're born within the February 4th to February 3rd section. Those are my yin earth people. And this is the divine feminine. It's the ultimate mother energy. It's nurturer energy. A great example of balanced yin earth is Oprah. You know, she's always giving things to people and she's super nurturing. And you know that if you went to her house that she would like make sure you had incredibly yummy tea and cookies and fuzzy blankets to sit on. And yeah, she's just like that ultimate maternal presence. Those are the people that I'm talking to today. So yin earth people, they are really best in supportive roles. They make incredible nurses. They don't do well doing things alone. Mom wasn't supposed to raise the family alone, right? So yin earth people really thrive when it comes to partnership, being part of a couple, or even having business partners. As they need to feel supported each and every way, no matter what they do. And one of the things that yin earth is quick to do is to focus on everybody else instead of themselves. And this, I mean, it's wonderful that you love to nurture and take care of people, but it can't be to your own detriment, and you can't sacrifice yourself along the way. And any year that's going to teach you this is a water year. So, and other occupations they find themselves as are like social workers and bakers. There's this overall theme of taking care of people. That's what it comes down to. But so shifting into the new year, you find yourself, last year was incredibly busy. The end of the cycle is a fire year, and fire years are, they're an interesting mix. You know, fire it's exciting, but it's also destructive. Fire years can be it can be endings. There's a lot of endings in a fire year. One of the challenges is to like stay in your joy while things are kind of burning down around you. A lot of people want your attention during a fire year, so you might just be burnt out, pun intended. And the energy is probably very obviously shifted for you guys. So fire and water are kind of opposite sides of the same coin, but they feel very, very different. You know, fire is ultimate yang, ultimate masculine energy, and water is ultimate yin and feminine and receptive. And yeah, so you go from this like kind of manic fire energy where everybody wants something from you and it's very, very busy, to like, you're in the depths of the ocean. And things are much quieter. It's a deep, reflective place. It's the energy of winter, and it's quiet and it's daydreamy. You're gonna find yourself wanting to spend more time in bed, you know, not as quick to jump up in the morning. That in-between time is really important during a fire year. There will be a lot of like an emphasis on daydreaming. Water it's the very beginning of a 9-year cycle, and your job is to envision what you want your life to look like over the next 9 years. So without giving any logical constraints or like, well, there's no way I could do this, who cares? Dream about what it is that you want, create vision boards, and really spend time thinking about what that is, and allow this energy to get to work for you over the next 9 years. So literally like schedule time in to daydream and journal and make vision boards. It's a really good time to take exquisite care of yourself. And as a yin earth person, you're always taking care of other people. So it's extra important that you take care of yourself. You know, feeding yourself the really good food and taking baths and taking naps. You know, just scheduling time to do nothing and not feeling bad about it, and going and getting massages, and like know that this year is meant for you to be able to just slow down. And the sooner you embrace that the year is about slowing down, the better you're going to feel. If you push in a water year and try to like get stuff done regardless of the energy that's happening for you, it's not going to work. So other things to look out for this year is really deepening your connection with spirituality. That can be taking up a meditation practice. That can be doing any type of energy healing or talk therapy work. If you're not already life activated and initiated, I would highly recommend those tools to start that process. And Hermetic Soul Retrieval would be fantastic in a water year. All of which, if you're not familiar, are tools within the lineage of King Solomon, things that I do and colleagues all across the world do. So if you're interested, I can hook you up with somebody in your area or come see me. In addition to that, it's an incredible opportunity for healing. So not just like emotionally and spiritually, but physically as well. So if you take time and, really eat nourishing foods like soups and things that just, not comfort foods, but more like healing foods, it's really supported this time of the cycle. And then another thing, money actually is controlled by the element of water. So paying attention to your finances and doing a budget and really getting a handle on your money stuff, that's really favored in this energy as well. So those are all the things that you want to do. And as far as things that you don't want to do, I already mentioned this, but don't push and don't force. Water is all about flow, and the sooner you can find yourself in that flow, the better off that you will be. And don't do anything like starting a new business, because that requires a lot of pushing energy. Unless it's daydreaming and it's kind of years down the line type of thing, go for it. Or if you've got an existing business, of course you're going to keep running it, but don't try to do anything that's going to require a ton of energetic output. And don't ignore your body's requests to slow down. One of the things that happens in a water year is if you don't take that time to really slow down and decompress and get in touch with what you need, your body will give you plenty of opportunities to do so in the form of illness. So I can't even count how many people that I've met and that I know that get sick in a water year because they have to push because of their job or because of family circumstances, and chronic stuff will pop up, especially with like mold and Lyme, and mold is also stagnant water, so how interesting. And then in addition to that, so water rules the emotion of fear, and try not to make any fear-based decisions when it comes to your water year. Spend some time in meditation, really figure things out, and don't have that knee-jerk impulse to do things from a fear-based place, because that never works out. So that is my water year in a really 8 minutes. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, that is your mini water year forecast. So I hope some of that resonates with you, and if you have any questions, please feel free to message me. You can email me. You can find me at jacquelinemaloney.com. I've got a YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram. Happy to help any way that I can. And stay tuned, because we've got 8 more elements to go, and working through the seasons and helping everybody else move right along. So thank you for tuning in with us, and we will see you next time.